Hey, what up, everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today I have a new team for y'all, brought to you once again by Glorfindel. Shout out to Glorfindel for this team. This team is a team for Explorer 12. It's a team that has no mythics on it, and it's a team that uses troops that most people don't use, or off-meta troops, underutilized troops you don't see very often. I don't know how to say it perfectly, but that's what this team is. So I'm calling it the Widowmaker. And here it is. So we got the Natureborn Hunter, we got Emperor Nazara, we got it's the Spider Totem, and then we have the Widow Queen. So most of it is built around getting your HP up really high, and then hitting your Widow Queen, who does damage to all enemies based on the health of the ally that she sacrifices. So you build your HP up really high, and then you sacrifice your highest HP ally, and it's supposed to wipe the entire other team in one shot. To get there, though, we have to boost our HP while getting extra turns. So Natureborn Hunter, it's another Natureborn Hunter team. We've had one of these before. And remember, when you use Natureborn Hunter, you need to take him to a kingdom where you're going to see beasts as often as possible. It's not a necessity. It's not like it doesn't have to be, but it's ideal. If you want to use this team, I would take it to a kingdom where you're going to see at least one beast in every battle, like Magrim Woods, for example, maybe Forest of Thorns. There's a few of them where if you look up beasts, that they do appear in almost every battle. So he creates one elemental star and one more for every I forget what it said there, but mostly he gets an extra turn. He puts elemental stars on the board, and he gets an automatic extra turn if there's a beast on the other team. Emperor Nazara gives life to all allies, and has a chance at getting an extra turn. It's like a 50-50 chance. It's not an automatic chance, once again, but you'll get it a lot of the time, and you'll start building your HP up. The Spider Totem deals damage to an enemy, drains their mana, and webs them. If the enemy's already webbed, you gain an extra turn. So this Widow Queen here is webbing a random enemy on 4 or 5 gym match. So there will be webbed enemies. You can shoot that Spider Totem at webbed enemies, and then you can get an extra turn real quick. And you need to do that because you need to like chip them down so you can kill with the Widow Queen a little bit faster. So that's the thing. It's a little, I don't know how to say this like without it coming off like, I don't know. I'm not very good with this team, and it's probably, I don't know. It's you have to like really want to use troops that are off meta. You have to really want to use unusual troops, and I don't know. It's fun. It's a really fun team, and it works. It at its best, I would say it's about 1 minute per battle at its best. Maybe you could get it better. I'm not very good with it, so maybe you could get it better, but it's very unique. It has no mythics. It utilizes troops that we don't use very often. It does work, and it goes about a minute per battle, I would say, after doing several battles and recording it. But thing you want to do with his team, and I also show another option for this with a different weapon that I came up with, so stay tuned for that. But here's the second battle with the original team. First thing you're going to want to do is match green and blue and get up that Natureborn Hunter. Then you're going to want to cast the Natureborn Hunter in a kingdom where there's beasts, so he gets an extra turn no matter what. That usually gets up everybody once you cast him. And then you're going to cast Emperor Nazara if you have it. Well, actually, you cast the Spider Totem if you have it, because you want to start chipping down webbed enemies. So only cast the Spider Totem on webbed enemies so you can get an extra turn. And then cast Emperor Nazara to boost your HP. You're hoping you get an extra turn there. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Let's say you do. Then you have Natureborn Hunter up again. You cast that, you get an extra turn. It gets everybody up again. That's the hope. That's what we're hoping for. So then, in an ideal battle, if you'll match blue or green, you'll get up your Natureborn Hunter. You'll cast your Natureborn Hunter. It'll get an extra turn. It'll give a ton of mana to your team. Everything will get up on your team. You'll cast the Spider Totem on a webbed enemy and start chipping it down. You'll get an extra turn. You'll cast Emperor Nazara. You'll get an extra turn and start boosting your HP. Then you cast Natureborn Hunter. He blows up all those, he makes a big, huge explosion with tons of mana. He gets everybody up again. You cast the Spider Totem on a different webbed enemy to start chipping it down. And then you cast Emperor Nazara. She gives everybody HP. You then cast Natureborn Hunter again. He gets everybody back up. You cast the Spider Totem on the last one of the last 2 webbed enemies. Chips them down. And then you cast Emperor Nazar. You hope you get an extra turn. If you don't, it's okay. The enemy takes a turn. It comes back to you. Then you cast Natureborn Hunter again. Gets everybody up again. All the while, you're watching your hero's HP. Once your hero's HP gets to 800, you can cast that Widow Queen on your hero, sacrifice your hero, and one-shot the entire other team. Like I said, it takes about a minute. You might be able to like get it down if everything goes perfectly. You might be able to get it down to like a 45-second no mythic Explore 12 team, but you're gonna have to really work with it. I've only been using it for like 3 days or so. I haven't been practicing. I have a little bit. I didn't just jump right into this video. I've used this team probably 50 times now, but I feel like I still need more practice and more practice. So you're seeing me very under practiced. Not at my best here using this team, so maybe I'm not like giving it its light that it needs, but it's good. So if everything goes perfectly, like I said, it can be 45 seconds to a minute, but most of the time it's gonna be about a minute and a half per battle in Explore 12, which I don't know if that's good or not. I think most of them are a minute or under if on Explore 12. But here's my idea for a team that's really similar. I just changed the weapon to Yasmin's Pride. Yasmin's Pride will strip armor from an enemy and give HP to your entire team. So instead of going with the Spider Totem, which does have an automatic extra turn and does chip them down, the problem I was having with that is that the Spider Totem only chips one enemy down, and like what we're trying for is to wipe the entire other team. So you would have to cast that Spider Totem like 4 times at least to make it do the idea of what it's trying to do. Because if you only chip down 1 or 2 enemies or only 3 enemies, it's not going to help because you're trying to wipe the entire other team. You need to chip every single enemy down if you're going to use the Spider Totem. So in my eyes, I was like, okay, well, if I can get my HP boosted faster, maybe I can, use the Widow Queen twice or make it hit harder or whatever. My idea was Yasmin's Pride will strip all their armor off. It's kind of doing the same thing as the Spider Totem, but it's also given HP, but it doesn't have an extra turn. So it's a work in progress. This team is a prototype. Here's what I want from y'all with these types of teams, especially this one right here. This is just an idea. This is just a prototype. This is like, the task that they run on speed runs where it's like, this would go really fast if everything went perfectly. Can you think of a different troop or a different weapon or a different class or a different banner? Can you make this team better? Like, in the comments, let me know, because that's what I want to know. But shout out to Glorfindel. Thank you so much for the team, bro. Really appreciate it. If anybody else wants to submit some teams for me to make videos, get on my Discord. It's Sinnycool #3157. Send me a friend request on Discord, and I'll invite you to the Sinnycool server, and you can shoot me some teams. But other than that, once again, shout out to Glorfindel. Really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. Helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel. Comment below, and I will see y'all next time. Peace. There's the team code if you want to take a look.